Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Fofana. He's having a pop! Off the post! Nearly, but not quite.
Fofana certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker. And more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
And it's Hernandez.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Flings it. He leaps for it. It's there. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Batasagi
Wriggles his way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rabiot looking for the far post. And the keeper beats it away. Haaland. First quarter of an hour gone.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
It's Kane! There's the shot! Rabiot.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
For Salamakers. And it's Fofana.
Now it's Selmakers.
Now it's Haaland.
Rabiot.
Jimenez.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Jimenez.
Rabiot. And he's in on chance, surely!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Rabiot actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gabia. And it's Fofana. For Salamakers.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Fofana. Now it's Selmakers.
Fofana.
Oh, well played, well played.
And that's a good-looking ball. Gabia cuts out the pass. And it's Fofana.
Spread to the right. Lovely bit of skill. And it's a header!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Jimenez. And here's Salamakers.
Salmakers. Played in. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Gerrard.
Accepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Fofana can get it clear. Kane. And now they can spring out of defence. Gabia. Rabiot.
Jimenez.
And it's Rabiot.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hernandez.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
We are into stoppage time. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. This is a promising build-up. Tomori calmly anticipates. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back underway then. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Looking for the run, distributed tidily. Aimed at the far side, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland's cross, and he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pavlovic. And Tomori. Salmakas. And it's Salamakas. Now it's Fofana. Jimenez. Rabiot, and this is Rabiot. Indonesia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it into space, and that's aimed into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Hernandez.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
It's Nkunku.
80.953 spettatori.
And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! AC Milan are all square. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at him, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hernandez. And here's De Bruyne. Their terrific effort. That's put paid to the danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. And it's made its way to him. Fofana for Salamakers. Haaland being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Delivered in. Tomori clears without hesitation. Delivers with getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's going to go a long way.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 56, numero 19.
Modric proves just a little bit too strong. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Numero 14, Modric.
Crossed it again.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now somewhat off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Oh, such a clever touch. Kane, oh, they could break here. And it's Hernandez. And that's that. Indonesia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The end of the game. Reflections? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's
Colours
match.
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And now we observe the national anthems. Well, we're on the way.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
It's a goal kick. Tries to play it through.
Now this...
And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Triol. James Rodriguez. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Gerrard. And here's De Bruyne. Spread it left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Kane. This looks promising. And De Bruyne! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
For it, and he can thump it away. Lovely feet. Oh, that's nice. Crosses it in here. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far? Well, Kane! No, just not quite.
Kane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Gerrard gets a foot in here. Oh, he's taken it. He's found a way past. Now it's Kane. Koller. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Kane! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's James Rodriguez. Puyol. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. Indonesia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Good ball, good take. James Rodriguez has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Kane. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Kane. Picked out brilliantly. And that's a throw-in. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Kane. James. Puyol. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance, and that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Great vision.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Diop cuts it out. This is a promising build-up. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. Hangs. He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
James Rodriguez is looking to influence the game from out wide.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Closing in on goal. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Great leap! And he's there to clear it. Cross-towering header! That's it, 45 minutes up. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Welcome our lads to the field.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
climb! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
There will be a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, sweet feet.
Lofted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Prioritas gets across to intercept that.
De Bruyne.
Hernandez looking to pass their way up the pitch. Indonesia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost an hour gone. And here's James. That's going up. And a header! That's another chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Prioritas. Collar. It's a really well-measured ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's James Rodriguez. He's chosen to go back. Hernandez. Now there's a fine ball. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Scholes.
That has been knocked clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nicely spread. Threads one in.
Montreal. Scholes. Hernandez. Stood up well to him there. That's really well manoeuvred. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And this is Scholes. Koller receives it in a good position here. Koller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Kane, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Kane. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Hops for safety. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. And the shot! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play. So
decent chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Collier.
Oh, they could break here.
That has not gone well.
And it's Kane.
Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Now it's James Rodriguez.
It's James! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Spread it left. He has found the way through.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Gerrard. James. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. And a chance!
Südtirol really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Lovely feet.
That's very neat. Oh, super ball. And he's had a shot. Looking here to chip it through.
And the ball is out of play.
Gerrard. Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Gerrard. Hernandez. Martinez. And it's Hernandez.
Now it's Kane. De Bruyne!
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Spread to the right. That pass has been well intercepted. Well read, nice interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Over to the right flank. Ball in, hits it first time! Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he whips it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cross goes in there. Corbell deals with that nice and simple.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Delivers the ball. DiMarco gets it clear. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, that's a clever chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Martinez. Collier. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the pass is intercepted. Now there's a fine ball. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kane. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shifted it to the flank. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crosses it in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go.
Can he finish? Gerrard. Some really good ball movement. Gets the shot away! And he's following up! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 11. Il numero 7.
Driven in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's James Rodriguez. 75 minutes played. De Bruyne.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hernandez with the delivery.
No, he's overshot the green. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Scholes coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Haaland. Zielinski. Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away. Great ball, and he's in here.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
I think we're just about done here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zielinski. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
James Rodriguez. Kane. Now it's Zielinski. Kane. Distributed tidily. He's got away.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Zielinski has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten.
Indonesia can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Indonesia need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Flashes it, towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Collier. And this is James Rodriguez. And the finish! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so...
Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Scholes. Scholes running with the ball, and the shot! And that's a tiny finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal, well read, and the danger is averted. Indonesia are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vuskovic clears it away. And it's Scholes. Oh, that was vital. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mbappe, searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. Hammers with the foul. Now it's James Rodriguez. Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free, delivers the ball, and that should get the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Gerrard. Now it's Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
30 minutes gone. Dani Olmo, rapid and full of intent. Kane, and the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Terrific effort. Dani Olmo. James Rodriguez is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. DiMarco does really well to win the ball there. It'll be a throw-in. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Dani Olmo receives it in a wide position. Vuskovic is there and he can get that clear. Oh no. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Jong! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's DiMarco. The ball goes in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. James Rodriguez. And it's been played through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Kane. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. Yamal is flagged offside. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And so the action is resumed. Impressive jump! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it Scholes. De Jong. Oh no. Messi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. And that was asking just too much of him. And they win it back again. Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. And a header! And that's a sharp finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 14,
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé wins the duel this time. Koundé defending his corner. Oh, great chance! And a chance! And he stuck it away! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first!
Well, it's a goal fest. And
oh, he's been caught on it here! Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
De Jong gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is out of play.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 6, Yang Sereng.
In with the challenge.
Number 3,
looking to play him in.
Number 18,
Asensio.
Erling Haaland.
Mbappe tries to cross. Great chance! It's a pretty... and he shoots! Oh, terrific save.
Havertz clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Rafinha. DiMarco. In by DiMarco. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. Scholes deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Just the keeper in his way. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Now it's Rafinha. DiMarco. Asensio. Spread it left. And it's DiMarco. He's rising! Off the post! It's a searching pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. He's looking wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Scholes. Scholes. It's Scholes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Out for a throw. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Shot at goal!
a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Haaland. Scholes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a measured ball. He's had it taken off him. 5 minutes to add.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! That's going to go a long way. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland! And a neat finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Now it's Gerrard. And he welcomes it in. Chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punished. And that will be the final act. A statement win on a crucial day. And now major tests await.
Today's match is now on sale.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Indonesia against Romeo. Everyone please welcome the two sides.
And now we observe the national anthems. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And we're underway. Now it's Dani Olmo. Space for him to turn and look. And he's straight offside. Now it's Iheanacho. Now it's Neymar. That's tidy. Can he get it through? Camavinga. Dovbik! Goal! Gremio! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 5 minutes is number 21, Dovbik.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely aimed pass. Scholes. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Dani Olmo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rudiger. Neymar. That has not gone well. Diop. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Iheanacho! Off target by a whisker. Gerrard. Koundé. Gerrard. Now it's James Rodriguez. And it's Olmo. Elliott. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Collar. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Dani Olmo. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Kane. Now it's James Rodriguez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Llorente gets it away. It'll be a throw-in.
And here's Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a really well-measured ball. Good ball, good take. He's found space here. Gerrard. And it's Puyol. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's destined for the flank. Neymar. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been hooked away.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
James going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, nice touch.
Flings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Rudiger. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's through here. And it's made it. He's going for goal! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Gremio are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Elliott. Llorente. There's the crossfield ball.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo. Here's Kane.
Gerrard. And it's Kane. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And now,
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Special birthday.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
The second period is on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Scholes. Kane. Cleared away. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Diop. And it's Koundé. To Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Showing good feet. Picked out. He's had a shot! Neymar. Now it's Iheanacho. This looks promising. Now it's Iheanacho. Gerrard. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lovely feet. It's Hammers! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
DiMarco. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Scholes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dani Olmo. And here's Kane. Kane! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Llorente. Scholes going forward. Dani Olmo receives it in a... Oh, great leap! He's got away with one there.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lewandowski coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rudiger. Camavinga. And this is Lewandowski. Distributed tidily. Asensio has the space to scheme. Shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
The goal scorer for
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution in
And
progress.
in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Shevchenko, number 22.
Neymar. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Elliott. Now it's Iheanacho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Some good work on the right flank here. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Pass somewhat off target.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And here's Hammers. It's Hammers! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
James Rodriguez. Number 4, Jules Koundé.
Neuer is there to clear.
Number 21, Scholes.
Iheanacho in with the
Number
challenge.
19, Mikel Merino.
Martinez.
Number 2, Melina. Number 17, Lisandro
Elliott.
Martinez.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, shooting! That's another chance! And it's in! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So could they be onto something here? Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's well positioned here. Merino! And that's a sharp finish. And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their effort... Indonesia get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice,
And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And we're underway. The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And near a 7'6".
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, MABAR. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Shevchenko.
Belum tahu bang, kayaknya mungkin recut mungkin bang. Akun ini kayaknya mungkin Aguero bang.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Kane! There it is!
Kamu ambil apa
A
bang?
truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Serginho.
Priol with the slide tackle there.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Mateus.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Kalau BLM Ada Jangkar Ambil Jangkar dulu.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Bagusnya apa bang? Kayaknya ya belum ada jangkar sih bang. Tapi itu pan apa ya? Pan bomel ya?
He's looking wide.
Kalau pan
He's got
bomel
plenty of space out wide here.
pendek.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great...
Kane! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Tries to play it through. Koundé, it's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through.
Aku butuh striker
Great
jadi
vision.
ambil striker.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kane, Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find...
It's Kane! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Kane certainly made the right decision there to hit it
Kalau
first
pan
time.
bomel bagus
I had
nggak
the
bang?
feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Itu dial RKNP Ada Hidden BG.
Jangkar. Itu di layar coba tahu. Itu ada yang follow bang. Gak tahu dia nge-spam follow.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
James Rodriguez! Serginho.
Spam follow itu doang.
James. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, there's a probing ball. So what can they make of this? James in acres of space out wide. Kane. Koller. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they
Jangkar.
may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chance here to counter. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Tries to pass it through. Scholes. Knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him
TK Bisa
again.
di ilangan BG layer item ya.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. Who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Threads one in. The ball goes in. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And now he has 2. So could they be onto something here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kunde. Now it's Kane.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Danny Olmo. He is through here. Played into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Shevchenko. Now it's Rashford. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Rashford. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Robson. And it's James Rodriguez. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Bentar bang, nggak ada notnya ini. Mana dia? nggak bisa.
So let's get the ball rolling. Danny Olmo. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Nggak bisa bang, bentar bang. Habis ini bang.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Kane. He's through here. Decent chance! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah,
He's had a shot! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? A finish right from the top drawer. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, great chance! Rashford! And a neat finish.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And he's intervened well there. Danny Olmo. Gerrard. Can he latch on to this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! And it's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Substitution in progress.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Indonesia are at the peak of their... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got away! And Shevchenko! And that's past the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do every chance they get.
Now it's Marino. And here's Kane. He's being urged to shoot. Tonali.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Kemarin akun ketigaku malah dapat Messi big time.
Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's... And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Kane. Oh, this is a Kane! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Koundé. And here's Kane. Genuine physical edge about this game, and chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcola's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's not an especially good pass, that. Hakimi. Robson. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's shifting through the gears here. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Martinez. Merino. And it's Kane. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Barcola is onto this. Can he finish? It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Takes the shot! Merino. That is good alertness. Robson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is that. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Kane, totally unstoppable today.
Ntar guys, kita blok dulu guys. Daripada mengganggu. Apa? Udah ada Siman sama poin Rooney.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Indonesia.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Collar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he latch on to this? Danny Olmo! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Kane. And here's James. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's a dangerous ball. It's Kane! And he's really put himself on the line here. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. No, he can't get past him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Collier. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Rooney. Mateus. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's looking wide. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's well spotted. James Rodriguez. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And this is Scholes. And a chance! Kane finds himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dani Olmo. And here's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira, the man we've all come to watch.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gerrard. And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Kane. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Scholes. Gerrard. 30 minutes gone. Priol cuts it out. Scholes. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo plays it across. Marmoush. So what can they make of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Olise. Oh, nice touch. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Kola. And it's James Rodriguez. And they're back on the ball again. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Indonesia get the ball rolling for the second period.
Coming on the field is
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Danny Olmo. Scholes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance, surely! Delicious from Danny Olmo! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Shoots! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Indonesia now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free. Diop. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1. So the perfect chance to get one back.
Number 15, Olise. Number 6,
Azar!
number 22,
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
number 13,
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
number 25,
Yeah.
Azar.
Raul,
Number 5,
Kilitshoy, Priol, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely intercepted. Yeah.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Park Ji-sung. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Kane. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kilitshoy, Koller, James Rodriguez, Koundé, great vision. Plays a shot. Koller! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Koller really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
the goal scorer for Indonesia.
And
After
with that,
69
it is
minutes,
pretty much a done
number
deal.
19,
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia have opted to make another change here. Haaland coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated. Raul. It's Raul! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Mikel Merino can get it clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. It's a good foot in there. Kilishoy, and he was alert to it. Koundé for Merino. Rido. Raul. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Azar. And it's Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Merino. Now it's Kane. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Park Ji-sung. Now it's Raul. It's a threatening ball. He's had a shot! Martinez. Merino. Rido. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Haaland. Barcola. Very nicely done. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Kane. Not a hint of offside here. And the pass is intercepted. Cross to the back post. Martinez. Knocks it out wide. Now the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nesta does well to get it back. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, brilliant save. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koller. Nice sequence of passes, this. Martinez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Oke guys, kita live-nya end dulu guys. Besok lanjut lagi. Oke, thank you yang udah nonton.